Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're journeying back in time to one of the most pivotal moments in history, a story of thunder, lightning, and divine law. We're diving into Exodus, chapter 20, to witness the moment God gave the Ten Commandments. So grab your Bible, or just lend me your ear, as we explore this incredible event together. Imagine this. The Israelites, recently freed from slavery in Egypt, are gathered at the foot of a mountain called Sinai. It's been 3 months since their dramatic escape, and they've traveled through the wilderness, guided by a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. Now, they stand before this imposing mountain, which is covered in a thick cloud. There's thunder and lightning, the loud blast of a trumpet, and the whole mountain is shaking violently and covered in smoke because the Lord descended upon it in fire. It's a scene of awesome, terrifying power. The people are trembling with fear, and they stand far off. It is in this moment of awe and reverence that God speaks, not just to Moses, but to all the people. The very first thing he says establishes the foundation for everything that follows. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. He's not just some distant deity. He is their rescuer, their liberator. This is personal. Then, he lays down the first and most crucial commandment. You shall have no other gods before me. In a world filled with countless idols and deities, this was revolutionary. God is declaring his absolute uniqueness and sovereignty. He alone is worthy of worship. This leads directly to the second commandment. You shall not make for yourself a carved image. You shall not bow down to them or serve them. God doesn't want his people worshiping a statue or an object they've created. He wants a real relationship, not devotion to a lifeless idol. He is a God who is present and active, not confined to stone or wood. Next, God addresses the importance of his name. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. This isn't just about avoiding certain words. It's about treating God's name, and therefore God himself, with the utmost respect and reverence. It means not using his name lightly, falsely, or to manipulate others. His name represents his character, his power, and his holiness. Then comes a command that introduces a beautiful rhythm into life. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. For 6 days, they are to work and do all their labor, but the seventh day is a day of rest, a day for God. This wasn't just a rule, it was a gift. A weekly reminder to stop, rest, and refocus on their Creator, acknowledging that he is the source of all they have and all they are. After establishing how to relate to God, the commandments shift to how people should relate to one another. This section begins with the family unit. Honor your father and your mother. This is about more than just obedience when you're a child. It's about a lifelong attitude of respect and care for the parents who gave you life. This commandment is so important that it even comes with a promise that your days may be long in the land. From there, the commandments protect the very fabric of society. You shall not murder. This upholds the sanctity of human life, created in the image of God. You shall not commit adultery. This protects the sacred bond of marriage, the foundation of family and community. You shall not steal. This guards the right to personal property and promotes honesty and trust. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. This command protects reputation and ensures justice by demanding truthfulness. Finally, the 10th commandment is unique because it deals not with an action, but with the heart. You shall not covet. This means not desiring your neighbor's house, wife, servants, animals, or anything that belongs to them. It gets to the root of many sinful actions, the discontent and envy that fester within us. God is concerned not just with what we do, but with who we are on the inside. When God finished speaking, the people were terrified. They saw the lightning, heard the thunder and the trumpet, and saw the mountain smoking. They told Moses, "You speak to us, and we will listen, but do not let God speak to us, lest we die." Moses reassured them, explaining that God's display of power was to instill in them a reverence, a healthy fear, that would keep them from sinning. These 10 principles weren't meant to be a burden, but a guide to a life of freedom, justice, and love. A life lived in right relationship with both God and neighbor. What an incredible story. These commandments have shaped laws and ethics for thousands of years. They are as relevant today as they were at the foot of Mount Sinai. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey today. If you found this meaningful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more stories from the Bible. Drop a comment below and let me know which commandment speaks to you the most. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.